Welcome back, and big breaking news coming in amid the Liquorgate saga. Sanjay Singh is now being taken to the Rouse Avenue Court. He has left the ED office. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in, where Sanjay Singh is now headed to the Rouse Avenue Court. He has left the ED office, where he will now be produced at the Rouse Avenue Court. Those visuals on your screen. I'm joined by my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar, who's reporting from the Rouse Avenue Court. Anshul is reporting from the Rouse Avenue Court. Anshul, over to you.
So yes, in the next few minutes, what we are expecting that Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh would be reaching the Rouse Avenue Court. It approximately takes 10 to 15 minutes from the location of the ED office to reach the Rouse Avenue Court. And as we have already shown this to our viewers, that the father of Sanjay Singh is also present inside the courtroom. So what is expected next? It is expected that the Enforcement Directorate will ask for an extended custody of Sanjay Singh, because the Enforcement Directorate believes that they have a lot of evidence against Sanjay Singh. Apart from the statements that have been given by Dinesh Arora, there are other statements that have been recorded by the Enforcement Directorate under Section 164 of the CRPC, in which many of the accused have taken the name of Sanjay Singh in some way or the other. On the other hand, the Enforcement Directorate also has reasons to believe that somewhere or the other Sanjay Singh played a very integral role in the formation of this entire liquor policy, and in fact it is being alleged by the sources that we have spoken to within the Enforcement Directorate that somewhere or the other Sanjay Singh has also received kickbacks for the tweaking of policy as well. So all these are the arguments that the Enforcement Directorate is today going to put in front of the court. What remains to be seen as to how quickly or how quickly will the court understand these facts and give the custody, whereas on the other hand, as we have been reporting, that there are many things that are going against the Enforcement Directorate as well, because money trail has not been found. There is no money trail or no money that has been found in any of the seizures or any of the raids that have taken place by the Enforcement Directorate. But yes, the statements that have been given by several of the accused who have already been taken into custody by the Enforcement Directorate, or the statements given by the approvers, accused who have turned approvers, these are some of the proofs that is actually within the hands of the Enforcement Directorate, and they are very, very sure that they'll be able to extend the custody of Sanjay Singh, post which a detailed interrogation could happen. And in fact, the other accused who are a part of this entire matter, they could also be made to sit face to face with Sanjay Singh in this entire matter. When will that happen? That remains to be seen. That is the prerogative of the investigating officer. But yes, the big story that we are bringing to our viewers at this point in time is that Sanjay Singh has left from the Enforcement Directorate office, and within the next 10 minutes we are expecting that Sanjay Singh would reach the court of ML Sharma, where the arguments would finally begin as to why is the custodial interrogation of Sanjay Singh is necessary in this entire matter.
Right, so that is Anshul getting us the latest from outside the ED office, and Sanjay Singh has left the ED office and he's headed to the Rouse Avenue Court. We'll see if Ananya is with us. He's reporting from outside the Rouse Avenue Court. Ananya, what's the latest happening at the court premises?
Well, the security deployment here at Rouse Avenue Court has been beefed up by the security agencies, not only outside the court premises, but also inside the court. Heavy deployment of security forces here, so that a safe passage can be given to, Sanjay Singh when he arrives here at the Rouse Avenue Court. He had left from the ED office a short while from now and can arrive at any time soon here at Rouse Avenue Court. But as Anshul was also pointing it out, it would be a crucial hearing today here at the court of Special CBI Judge M.K. Nagpal, wherein the Enforcement Directorate would be seeking a further custodial interrogation of, Sanjay Singh in this particular case. It is expected that Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju is to appear for the Enforcement Directorate along with Mr. Zoeb Hussain, who is the standing counsel for the Enforcement Directorate. Not only this, but very, very categorically on the other side, Senior Advocate Mohit Mathur along with Advocate Rishikesh and, Mohammad Irshad would be appearing for Sanjay Singh in this particular case. How would all of these events turn up, whether or not the court would be granting them for the custody of Sanjay Singh, or there would be certain tough questions as they were being asked in the Manish Sisodia's bail would be asked to the investigation agency here in the national capital. So we'll have to wait and watch for all of that as Sanjay Singh would be arriving here in a short while from now.
Right, and Ananya, when it comes to the ED seeking custodial interrogation of Sanjay Singh, what are the arguments that they're likely to put forward before the court?
Well, definitely the enforcement directorate would be telling the court that, Sanjay Singh is somebody who's a political leader, and custodial interrogation of him is actually needed so that, information can be gathered from him. Not only this, the custodial interrogation can also be sought on the ground by the enforcement directorate that they would want to confront Sanjay Singh with the other approvers in this particular case. And not only approvals, but the documents and material that has been seized from his house can also be a ground for his confrontation and questioning. And for that exact reason, the enforcement directorate would be seeking a police custody remand or a custody remand of Sanjay Singh. So whether or not the court would allow, how many days would court allow, how many days would the ED ask? All these questions answered in a short while when Sanjay Singh arrives here at the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court.
And I'm also joined by Arunima, who's outside the ED office as well. Arunima, the heat is mounting on the Aam Aadmi Party. As we are pointing out, the ED is also looking at the Aam Aadmi Party when it comes to, being a potential beneficiary of the proceeds of crime. Take us through the details of the investigation in that regard.
So this matter began when yesterday, during Manish Sisodia's bail hearing, the Supreme Court judges asked why has the Aam Aadmi Party not been named as a beneficiary of the crime, because the entire case of the Enforcement Directorate and CBI is that Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain and now Sanjay Singh were taking kickbacks and contributing that kickback or diverting that kickback to the party fund, which was then used for election campaigning in Goa specifically and perhaps also in Delhi and Punjab. So given that premise of the ED's case, the Supreme Court asked that if that is so, if the end beneficiary is the political party, why has the political party not been named as an accused? We are told post that question this morning, legal opinion was taken by the Enforcement Directorate. Senior law officers as well as investigating teams sat together, post which they came out with a statement in the court and outside as well that nobody who's guilty who will be punished, we will take action, indicating that perhaps they're actively considering naming Aam Aadmi Party as and when their charge sheet is filed. But what will that really mean? That gives the ED the power to freeze the accounts or attach the accounts of the Aam Aadmi Party, and that could severely cripple them in the run-up to election campaign of 2024 and even the state assembly elections where the Aam Aadmi Party wants to expand its footprint. So that has political repercussions as well. But the observations coming in from the Supreme Court during Manish Sisodia's bail hearings are not very favourable towards ED. We'll have to wait and see if the final order also reflects the kind of criticism that we are hearing from the Supreme Court judges. Right now, the focus is on the legal team, which is in the Supreme Court, but which will shortly move to the Rouse Avenue Court because Sanjay Singh is reaching any moment now.
In fact, what we are getting, Arunima, is that Sanjay Singh is inside the courtroom.